Here's the car. I gotta clean these rims up. A little bit of rust on the hood. The rest of it is fine though. I gotta figure out what exhaust is on this car because it's super loud. Yeah. I love the angle and the shape of it. It just looks so nice. I like these taillights too. I think the kooky taillights only look good on a wide body, but I'm not gonna do that to this. It's a little wet. I gotta unlock it. Okay. Seat was a little dirty. I gotta change this seat out. It's like a really old charge speed seat. From I don't even know when. It's a little dirty. Okay. So here we are in the 240. And let me put my keys down. Here's a regular 240 seat. Yep, it is an automatic. Alright, well, let me see if I can turn this camera around and then we can talk about it. वो acceleration वो gas दे दे $240SX uncracked dash. Look at that uncracked dash. Oh no, I'm sorry guys, it's an automatic. Original KA24. 175,000 miles on trans and engine. Just fix the fuel injectors. Hopefully this will be a running car in a couple months. Daily driven. Okay. Okay, so. Alright, let's talk about the car then. Okay, so I bought the car. It's a 1991 240SX. Original KA24, original transmission. Actually, one thing I didn't show you guys that, let me see if I could, is the dash is uncracked all over. It's a completely uncracked S13 240SX dash. So that's probably, I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, that's one of the main reasons I bought the car. It's, you know, it's in good shape. Well, I mean, it was kept in good shape for a long time, and I guess someone who bought it previously, they're the ones who ended up messing it up, I guess you could say. Like, I mean, I'm not saying rust, I mean like, so I mean, when I look around the car, it looks like it was kept in a like, I can tell it was garage kept for like most of its life, and then some young guy bought it and started messing with it, you know. There's like a dent on the right side, and, you know, new rims obviously, and the steering wheel and stuff like that, and this charge speed seat. So my plan, let's just talk about the plan for the car, so before I keep babbling. So my plan for the car, because the dash is uncracked and it has original everything in it, except for the steering wheel, is that, and the racing seat, I wanted to basically, I wanted to do a kind of like a restoration and like a daily driven kind of build. Because for me, I know this can sound really stupid coming from a 240SX owner or anyone who knows about this car. Reliability is super important to me, and I wanted to build like a reliable car that I could really experience. I'm not really like the drifter. I'm not like a drift car guy. I'm not gonna build a drift car. I kind of like to cruise and just have like a reliable power. And that's kind of like what I'm into. I don't really do anything too crazy. I don't drive like an idiot. So I wanted to restore it. And I guess the first things on the list, the one thing I'm really, really worried about is rust repair. So if I could fix up the rust on the car, there's only seems to be rust on the driver's side, right here below the wheel well, and back there above the exhaust. So it's actually really, really bad too. So I mean, I know on the S13s, because of the unibody design, you can repair it on the chassis most of the time, but I mean this one in the front. So I guess when I picked up the car, I couldn't, like, I guess because of the way like the sun was shining, I checked, but it was shining through the engine bay on like down towards the driver's side, and so there was like a shadow, and I guess I couldn't see it, and I should have checked better. So I didn't check, but there's a lot of rust on the front wheel well. It doesn't look like it's on the frame rail, which is good, but you know how it is with like it's just kind of scary to look at. Like I don't even know, like you don't know what you're looking at. It's like the car is like, you don't know how it's freaking driving. So yeah, that's the rust repair is foremost, and then it's transmission. So my plan, like I said, I wanted to restore it, but if the dash cracks, the value of the car, it either drops or it doesn't go up significantly. I'm not going to keep it stock at that point. If the dash cracks or the transmission, if I end up changing all that out, I'm actually probably going to end up doing like a Rocket Bunny or like something nice, something clean. I mean, my end goal, like, if the value, which I expect it not to go up, if it doesn't go up, I think in a year and a half-ish, if I still have the car, I'm going to do a RB25 swap, and maybe like and I'm definitely doing a manual transmission swap. Fixing this one is too much. Or if doing the transmission swap is actually the cheaper option, because we actually have the transmission from an old car, from an old BMW. So, a 325i. So, yeah. So, that's like the plan. Kind of like plan A, plan B, Go either way. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it sounds good. We fixed the fuel injectors. You'll hear a little bit of the revving. Before the fuel injectors was fixed, the car didn't shift after the second gear. Now, because of the fuel injectors I fixed, for some reason it's shifting. It shifts up to third, but it doesn't shift after third, as far as I can tell. I've been to like 3,500. It didn't shift, so 3,500 RPM. So yeah, other than that, it's great. The car is like the loudest car I've ever heard. Almost. It's not really. I'm exaggerating, but it's super loud. And I'm not going to start it up. I have a clip of it revving, just like a short clip, because it's really, really loud, and I don't want to wake the neighbors up. So yeah. Other than that, I'm going to put a new seat in it. I'm hoping to keep it forever, but everyone says that. And this is an old car, so if I'm being realistic, I have to end up replacing everything, because everything is just going to go bad. And my brake lines already went bad. We started the car up with the new fuel injectors, and the brake line started leaking, so I have to go replace that. And rust repair is going to be super expensive. The KA is running good, but there is a little bit of a smoke coming out of it. I think it has to do with like an exhaust gasket leak or something. Some kind of gasket, I think it's on the exhaust side. A little bit of white and blue smoke, just kind of like a mix. I think it's more so a blue smoke, to be honest with you, but it's hard to tell when you haven't seen this stuff for a while. You know how it is. Everything starts to go bad, so I think I've been talking for a long time. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I'm gonna fix it up, fix the mechanical stuff, fix the rust first, and then I'm gonna start, get a new steering wheel, and then get a new seat, and then I'm gonna try to daily it. I don't want to make power out of it, but I mean, that's what the RB25 is going to be for. But I would like to have a KA turbo, because I know how reliable they can be, and we might have to switch out the piston rings anyway. So putting new pistons and rods in there might be worth doing. And then, you know, maybe I could just put a K and just a small turbo and just run like 5-6 pounds of boost. Something fun, something reliable. You know, that's like my main thing. I will build an engine. I'm not gonna build like I'm not gonna try to make power out of like a budget. No, I will save up money. I'm gonna make the engine run, like I'm gonna put parts in it that might be a little bit like overkill for what the power I might be running, just because I don't want it to ever last or to die on me. You know, it's like that peace of mind thing. New fuel pump, I'm probably gonna put in it like a stronger fuel pump. So I mean, there's a big plan for it, but right now I'm actually in the middle of like trying to get a surgery for my wrist, and then I'm trying to get a new job as well. So the wrist is kind of like, the job requires me to use my hands, and I mean, without this, I don't know if they'll accept me, like if I can't use my wrist for like 6 weeks. So it's gonna be rough, but because I was planning on getting this done within the next couple months, but it might take like 4 months to make it run reliably or fix the rust or whatever, or even more actually, maybe 5 or 6 months. So, which is unfortunate, just do like all that small stuff, but it's just a situation I'm in right now. So yeah, that's it. You know, I'm happy to have it. I'm trying to keep it safe. Trying to keep the dash clean, and I have like a cover I put on the car. Yeah, I'll get it repainted, but you know, like I said, just gotta focus on the first main stuff first. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Thanks for watching. My dog Ty, this was for you in the comment section.